It's John Mack. How I buy my the world? If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I just lead a conversation when they talking about the. Cause when I buy Louis V, mind your business. I just got a thing for. I admit it. They look lit on IG for the image. How your lady got more motion than you got. That's a bum. Look, never got a bad, but got a. When I'm near, it's a. I walk up in your, let's have fun. 20 large up in the double. Harry's got it, it's cause of him. He done dropped another 20 and ain't flinch. Gonna take my off the Turks, I ain't been. But I'm still a broke till I'm rich. How I buy my the world. If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pose for me. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Hey, pose for me. Slim, thick, no tummy. I'm too bad and I'm getting more money. Since my name in your mouth, I hope. Period. It ain't smoke. Your baby wanna too broke. A real got my own shorty. How you know I really hurt? Cause I'm what I won't. Call me Big Mama. I would hate too cause I'm big poppin'. Louis V says I got big options. We are not the same, I got rich problems.
I buy my the world. If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna kick. I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Here's Şengün. It's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rose surveying the D. Pass to Maxwell. Puts up a three. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Now here's Westbrook. Outside, Green. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And Derrick Rose so quick out of the gates. When he sees open floor ahead, he's at full sprint in the blink of an eye.
And it's Ilgauskas missing. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Orlando. Maxwell's shot is no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
3 points.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that three ball is going down.
Pass to Bay. The three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Şengün with a wide-open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Richard. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's Westbrook. Second chance shot. Buries the jump shot. Westbrook's got 7 points.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Rose. Bay, no good. Here's Richard. Great defense that time from Şengün. Orlando trailing here. To the middle. Here's Bosch. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ilgauskas in the post. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Here's Rose. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Outside Rose to the inside. Şengün. And the layup's good off the glass.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Greg, you're looking out for Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Pass to Maxwell. And stolen by Hamilton.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
6 on the shot clock. They get it again. 3-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And when you get inside like he did, that's when you have to locate the shooters on the perimeter.
Pass to Bosch. Launches it. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here is Şengün. Outside Rose. Here's Bay. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bay's got 6 points.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Rose. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Well, that's a win for the offense when you get some easy chances at the line.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Here's Hamilton. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Shots good by Green.
Well, that's just taking what the defense gives. You can usually find some room in that mid-range area.
Outside Westbrook. From downtown. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Miller right side. And Adebayo sends it back.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She is the definition of a stretch big.
Outside for Jordan. Michael Jordan drops the hammer.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Griffin. Clock at 6. And here is Jordan. Brooks covering. Jordan's shot is off. Here's Ilgauskas. The kick out to Westbrook. Green, the screen. Back to Westbrook. Inside. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Green left side. Miller at the elbow. Over Ilgauskas. And no good as it rattles out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. He's got 8.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Orlando trails by 15. Outside Westbrook. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Outside Westbrook. Green, the screen. Down low. And Green slams it in.
You know, Westbrook has run these pick and rolls countless times. Fantastic pass right there.
Outside Bosch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot. I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Out to the wing. Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Bosch. Now here's Stewart. Driving to the basket. Westbrook with it. Westbrook picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
Hamilton hits both of them. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Over in the corner, Edwards. Off target from outside. Here's Stewart. "16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The offensive rebound.
You gotta love the extra effort from Adebayo to keep the possession alive, grabbing the board and turning it into points of his own.
Pass to Stewart. The tray. The three-pointer is right on target. Puts it up off the inbound. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Westbrook. Right wing. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Outside Jordan. Pass to Brooks. Back to Jordan. And they recover it. Six to shoot. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Jordan. Loud pass to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there. Bagley's got his first points in this one.
Such an unselfish player. Fox with the assist. De'Aaron is someone teammates love having on their side.
Here's Westbrook. It's good.
Reeling that shot in and one.
One shot.
A future Hall of Famer. Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
Away team ball.
We've gone about a minute and a half.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And stolen by Jordan. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Stolen by Rose. And now Orlando on the break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Second team foul.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So the wing on the left. Here's Stewart. Hands it from downtown.
Let me tell you, that's a smart pass. Get it to Stewart, and she'll knock him down.
Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Wow, not messing around. No need for finesse when you can just throw it down.
And 2 shots coming up in the line as she gets fouled on the shot.
Strong play, drawing contact. At 6'4", it is very hard to stop Stewart inside without foul.
And so Stewart nails both of them. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Orlando. Down by 12. .137 left in the fourth. To the paint. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Here's Richard. And he can't jam it through. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And I like Green's shot selection. Just has a knack for knowing when he should look to score.
Right side, Green. Fades and shoots. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Stewart with it. Pass to Green. Orlando moving the ball around. Stewart misses. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Loud pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
That one's going to be the final dagger. And these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Guys, what's your take?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Morant with the drive. And that one drops.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Rose attacking, and an intentional foul right there.
DeAndre Jordan, second personal foul, fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
And really a complete lack of awareness. Seemed to have no idea they were out of timeouts.
A good point, Greg. It is. He just lost focus completely. Didn't have his head in the game at all at that moment. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
DeAndre Jordan, third personal foul, fifth team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Bosch nails both of them. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
certified lister, double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with her lips shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you, the driver inside got a license. They hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shade.